Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, Pajama Grandma, back at you with Supersize Your Business. As part of the scavenger hunt, I want to make another quick video for you to discuss another topic. And you're probably thinking already, okay, well, so far these topics don't really have anything to do with me supersizing my business. And I'm going to tell you right now, they have everything to do with supersizing your business. I'm taking you through the foundational steps that are essential to supersizing your business. And some business owners have done these as they built their business. But what I find with all my coaching students is the vast majority of people have not done this with respect to their businesses or with respect to their life. And that's why one of the first things I ask every coaching student that comes to me is, what do you want? And I ask them that in a different way and sometimes a nicer way. And I'm going to share something that's really fun. Landon Porter, who has a Facebook group called Getting Clients Without Being Salesy, starts a lot of his webinars with, what the fuck do you want? And he does it for effect to shock people. Now, I have never said and never would say that to anyone, even people in my family or anybody that's irritating me. So I think it's fascinating that he says that. But it gets your attention. But I, in some way, shape, or form, ask people, what do you want? What is it that you want and are trying to achieve in your life and your business? And what you want to achieve in your life and with your business may be two different things, but they better be in alignment with one another, or you're going to have a heck of a time supersizing your business. So today, I want you to get out a piece of paper, and if I didn't tell you yet, you might as well find yourself a notebook, because you're going to actually write stuff down and do these activities. If you don't do these activities and you just listen to me, you're going to, and I can guarantee you right now what's going to happen. If you just listen through this whole scavenger hunt and you don't do anything, don't actually do what I say and suggest as we're going through it, I guarantee you will be coming back and going through the scavenger hunt again. Because like I said, these are foundational things that you need to have considered consciously, not just from your subconscious bubbling up, but you have to consciously consider and write these things down and plan these things and understand these things about yourself in order to create a supersized business and the business of your dreams, the business that you want. And that starts by knowing what the heck it is that you want, because it's different for all of us. I want to be able to help people create the life they love and the businesses they love and supersize their businesses in my pajamas. I want to be able to do it from my robe, from my pajamas, in the comfort of my own home 90% of the time. 10% of the time, I go to places and meet people where they are, but the vast majority of the time, I want to be able to do this from my home, from my computer, over the technology that exists today. I used to have to travel for one of my corporate jobs. Like, I went on 24 trips in 8 weeks to different parts of the country and different countries, Canada and Mexico, just this part of the world, but it was still a lot of traveling. And I had 2 young kids at the time. It was terrible, but we didn't have the internet. We didn't have video conferencing. We didn't have to. We had to get on a plane and go to see our customers face to face. We had to go and see them. And so it's a different world, but I like being able to do things. I can meet with anyone in the world via my computer, via my cell phone. I can meet with anyone in the world over my cell phone. How amazing and powerful is that? So today, I want you to take out your notebook or a piece of paper, whatever works for you, and I want you to write down on it everything that you want. Speaking of coaching students, there we go. Everything that you want. And I want you to brain dump and brainstorm. And you might have already done this. And if you have, this will be quick and easy for you because you already know what those things are and they'll pop right into your mind. But notice that since the last time you did it, you might have made some new realizations and you might have discovered things that you want now that you didn't know before. What I want now at my age as a pajama grandma is very different than what was on my list in my 30s when I had 2 young children and was raising a family and working in corporate America. What I wanted and what was on my want list and possibility list is totally different than what's on my list today. Totally different. Because as we grow and evolve and change, the things that we want grow and evolve and change. So do a list, do a brainstorm list of everything you want personally for you, right? I guarantee in my 30s, I want to change the world was not on my what do I want list. Guess what? On my list now is I am changing the world. I want to change the world. I want to positively impact as many people as I can. And I've got a number written down, which is private to me and private to you, how many people I want to impact with what it is that I know I'm good at and how I can transform their lives and help them to move along their journey, because life is all about a journey of becoming whatever it is that we're meant to become. So first, what do you want? Everything that you personally want. And then do the same exercise for your business. What do you want to do, achieve, to supersize your business? Simple two-step process. What do you want? And you don't need to justify to anybody. Nobody's going to see the list but you what you want. It can be anything. If you want a collection of Lamborghinis, write it down. My son would like a collection of Lamborghinis. I don't know if he would or not, but he probably would. Although I think he prefers Porsches. I don't know. I'm not a car person at all, so that's a terrible analogy for me to make. But I want to travel. I have a whole list of countries and places I want to go and that I want to see before I leave this planet and this, before I die. I don't say before I die, but before I die, right? There's a lot of places on my list that I want to go and see. And really, travel back in my 30s, all I had on my travel list was places that we wanted to go as a family in the motorhome, places we wanted to go and camp and see in the motorhome. And that's very different than my list of what's on the countries and the places I want to go now. Totally different. And that's why we need to revisit this exercise. But for today, what I want you to do is do this exercise. Get out a piece of paper, jot down what do you want, and be really honest. And people are so good at telling us what they don't want. If you ask 10 people on the street right now or 10 people around you, what do you want? What do you really want? The vast majority of them won't be able to tell you. They can, but then if you ask them what they don't want, they can fire off what they don't want. So if you're having a hard time with this, go ahead, start brainstorming what you don't want, and then just write down the opposite of that, because the opposite of that is what you do want. That's a shortcut to getting to what you want. Do this, do it now. When you're done with it, go ahead and maybe share one thing in the comments below. One thing that you want to supersize your business. One thing you want to achieve with your business in the comments below. And then you'll be able to get the secret code word and move on to the next step of the scavenger hunt. Thanks for playing. Pajama Grandma out.